Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Zach. You all know me. So, usually I do some weird video or something, but today I actually got something serious to talk about. And I hope that you all follow me or subscribe to my page. You guys can find me on Facebook, Zach SG Rutherford. If you guys like me, add me. Share this video too. That would be great. But what I want to talk about is violence and all that stuff that's going on in the world right now. I live in Belleville, Illinois, and I'm sitting here and I live less than 10 miles from shootings all the time, and I go to a high school full of where there's racist arguments all the time and all these other things. I was walking through the hall today, and I was like, and I get out of school early, but I was walking out of school through the hallway, and I overheard this white kid saying something about this black kid, and I was like, I looked at him and I was like, that's racist. And I was like, people always think that just because the color of your skin is the reason that you're different from someone, but no, you're not different because of what you look like or who you are or how you act. You're different from what you feel, what you think, and how you perceive things. If you're perceiving someone to be different because they're a different color, then that's wrong on your part. It's wrong on your part because that's not the right thing to do. God does not want you to go around judging people because they're black, or going around judging people because they're white or Asian or African or anything like that. Do you really want to be one of those people that judges people by the color of their skin, or by the race of their life, or by what they believe in, or what their religions are, or whatever like that? Because that's not a world I would like to live in. A world that I would like to live in shows, hey, you know what? He's a different color than me, so what? We're still friends. I have a lot of friends that are different colors. That's not going to bother me. They're my best friends. We're all family. We're all family no matter what you think about it. It doesn't matter what color you are, what you are does not matter. It matters who you are on the inside, because what you do, how people perceive what you do, is what people think you are. If you're going up shooting people, and you're a different color than some people, let's say a white guy goes up and shoots a bunch of black people. You hear that on the news, don't you? You hear a lot of that on the news. You don't hear very often on the news a black guy got shot up a bunch of white people. Because apparently that's not racist. Or there's other things in the world that aren't racist. But if you think about it, nothing's racist. People just make bad decisions in their life. I don't judge people by what they look like. I don't judge people how they act, what their sexuality is. It doesn't bother me. It's not my decision. It's not my decision how people act or what they do. It's not your decision on how other people act around you either. It's your decision how you act and how you treat people and how you do things and how you perceive people and how you want to be perceived by people. So if you want to be sitting there and being perceived as a badass that knows everything and that you're such a tough guy, but in all reality you're not. In all reality, you may like to fight, you may like throw a couple punches, get in fights all the time, but when you go back home, are you a different person? Everyone has a mask that they wear. I wear multiple masks. I wear a mask when I'm home with my family. It's like I act like a completely different person. Then I'm with my friends and I act like a completely another person. Then I go to church and I act like another completely person. What we need to do is get rid of all those masks and act like ourselves, because once we do that, then we're not going to be having problems. We're not going to be facing all these racial issues and all that. We're all the same type. We're all filled with blood and organs inside our bodies, bones, muscle. So what does it matter what we look like on the outside? What does it matter at all? Do you want to be perceived as a person that looks bad on the outside, and just because you don't got those new J's on, you're going to get mad and everyone's going to be teasing you because you got the wrong type of shoes on? Is that how you want your image to look? Hey, I got these shoes, so I'm cool, I'm badass, you know? Yeah, no. That's not how I want my image to be. I go to church Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday nights, and Friday nights. Those 4 times that I go to church, I'm a sweet person. I seem like I'm all this. I act like I praise God Almighty. Yes, I do, and I still do. I'll pray about Him. I'll read my Bible at school sometimes when I'm stressed or anything. But, like, do I show that I follow God? No, I do not show it. Half the time, I do not show that I'm a follower of God. I act completely different. I don't show off to people. I'm like, hey, it's not that big of a deal, whatever. But in all reality, it is. It's just how you perceive it, how you look and how you act about things. So if you all want to be treating people because they're a different color, is that really fair? I don't think it is. If any of you read the Bible or anything, even if you don't, I want you to go to Psalms 142, verses 1 through 7. It's not a long verse, but it's one of my favorite Bible verses, and I've read it so many times. It helps you think about so many things. I don't care if you don't believe in God or if you do, but just you can get a Bible online, you can find the verse online, you can go anywhere and find that Bible verse. Psalms 142, verses 1 through 7. Take your time to read that. I don't care if you don't read it. You know what? It's not my opinion. But your opinion about a lot of things will change after you read that Bible verse. You know, I've known that Bible verse for 6 years. I started reading it. And less than a year and a half ago, I gave my life to Christ. And you know what? I still act like I don't do it sometimes, but I try to be a godly person. I try to do what I'm supposed to. I try to act how I'm supposed to and not cuss all the time, but like every other word on my mouth half the time is a cuss word. I'll admit to that. Or I do things I'm not supposed to. But no one's perfect. Everyone sins. Everyone has problems in their lives. Everyone has a problem somehow, one way or another, that they are going to have to get through, that they're going to have to fight with, that they're going to have these problems to face and conquer and all these things. And I hope you know that you have friends here for you. If you're getting bullied on the streets or you're getting bullied at school, go talk to someone. Don't keep it inside of you, because I've lost a lot of friends because people have bullied them and they finally got so tired of it that they just killed themselves. Because they didn't want to talk to anyone, that no one would listen to them. You always had that problem, but you have to go talk to someone. Even if you don't know the person, go to a local church and talk to someone, or go somewhere else and talk to someone, or talk to your parents or your friends, or your teachers or a classmate, or someone that you can trust. Or even if you pray about it. I mean, just praying once won't count, but, well, it will, but you gotta pray about it, and pray about it, and pray about it, because one day God's gonna answer your prayers. You just gotta wait. But all these things that we all argue about, all these things that racial slurs and all that, they're not really anything negative. It's just a word. If you perceive a word wrong, it's not my fault. It's not that person's fault. It's your fault for doing it wrong, because you have the choice of what you want to make you mad. So let a word make you mad. Let someone make you mad. Or go and change your attitude. Go and perceive yourself. Help yourself be different from everyone else. And live your life to the fullest. Try to get out of the ghetto or wherever you live and go live somewhere positive, and graduate high school, go to college, get a job, so get married someday, support a family if that's what you want to do. But live your life to the fullest. Don't be one of those people that just gets mad over someone saying a word, or someone saying something about you, or saying you're black or you're white, or you're just because your color of your skin. That's not how I think you would want to live your life. Live your life to the fullest, and I'm gonna go. I got to go to work, so I'll talk to you all later. Have a wonderful day.